Hey, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. I'm Nathan, building Nat.app, superhuman for contacts, a personal CRM that automatically figures out when you lose touch with someone. So, I started my professional career just a few years ago, and I'm already seeing a huge issue. I meet tons of great people, I exchange business cards, and I just lose touch, simply because I'm busy and forgetful. I tried to create a spreadsheet using Airtable, but the time needed to maintain it is just too high. Many of our users have actually tried to use HubSpot or Salesforce to manage their network, but it always failed. I've lost many opportunities because I've not stayed in touch with people, and I know it's the same for many others, so I went on to solve this problem. We are a team of 3 building Nat.app. I know they're watching, so hi guys. And let's sign into my account and have a look how it works. So first, you need to sync your email account, and that's what I've done. And we have built an algorithm that will analyze all your email interactions. We don't read the email content. We only look at the email metadata. And our algorithm will figure out who are the people you're in touch with and with whom you're losing touch. This looks like this. Here is a list of all my contacts. In red are the people I'm losing touch with. In orange, it's kind of okay. And in green are the people I'm in touch. So let's have a look at Daniel Gross, the guy from Pioneer. Definitely, I'm well in touch. For each contact, I can, as you can see, a detailed timeline of our interactions, write notes, and so on. Finally, there is an analytics dashboard where I can see exactly with how many people I'm in touch and with how many people I'm losing touch with and the progress over time. Right now, we are adding some more features like calendar integration, and we are looking for users who are struggling to maintain their network. Please email me to get a free trial plus basically 6 months for free. We'd love to have you. Thank you very much.
Cool. So I love Superhuman for Contacts as the tagline, both because Superhuman is excellent software and because it should imply things about your strategy. Superhuman's go-to-market was that they found the people, not just who used email, not just who used email professionally, but who had the highest comparative advantage in their career if they got good at email and built like exactly the things that would make them good at email. What is the subset of users that really, really needs this?
So we are actually going after a few different niches. We haven't completely answered this question yet. So I'm actually doing this right now, doing tons of interviews with different niches. One of the niches is actually the same as Superhuman. They are investors because mostly post-investment because they want to stay in touch. And there is no, you don't have a funnel to stay in touch after an investment. So this is one of the niches. Another one is agencies who have projects with clients and then they want to keep in touch with the clients for follow-up projects. So these are 2 niches we are going after right now.
That's interesting. I always feel like CRM is sort of a misnomer because what a CRM, so CRM for those of you who aren't in sales stands for customer relationship management. What a CRM actually does, the job to be done is it's a sales workflow engine. Your company has a sales process. The CRM captures that sales process and then makes the people who execute on the sales process much more effective at deterministically doing it. And so I wonder what is the workflow that you are capturing here that people are doing right now that you can make them much more effective at doing? The fact that investors have difficulty following up with investments, I acknowledge that there are some investors like that in the world. I don't necessarily know if I want to sell them tooling, A, because that suggests that they are bad at their job, and B, that suggests they are bad at very easy things. I would rather find investors who are great at their jobs and have a need around some hard thing and solve that hard thing for them. And the reason I say that it is an easy thing to follow up with investments you have made is that, well, you shouldn't have that many of them. If you're a VC, you should be on 12 boards. If you can't send 12 emails a month, maybe your company should hire differently. So it makes more sense to me as sort of a prospecting thing or keeping a finger on the pulse of the market in VC land. But I don't necessarily know that it's people that I've interacted with, quality interactions, that is the thing that I want to jog my memory on because I have an inbox for that. I wonder if it's keeping an eye on them around the web and what are they doing? Have they tweeted out that they've left their job, et cetera, because there's definitely people who I interacted with 8 years ago that if they left their job this week, that is an interesting fact to me, for all sorts of reasons. What does success look like for this business?
So if it's the same question you were asking Stas, I mean, we've discussed this with my co-founder, and I'm not sure we want to become a big VC funded company. I think actually a big model for me is the guys from Basecamp. I really like their vision, and so if we can get there, that would be amazing to build kind of a Basecamp type of software business that runs well with a great team and end of the game.
That is plausible. I think Basecamp is one of the few bootstrap SaaS startups which is broad horizontal and which did very well despite being broad horizontal. My one bit of consistent feedback to you would be find the people who need this like they need oxygen, whether that's VCs or somebody else. Whoever has the most acute problem in the world at it, build the thing that is close to perfect for their use case, consider expanding from there. But the nice thing about bootstrapping something is if you can find someone who is willing to pay a superhuman price point, $30 a month for those of you who aren't subscribed to Superhuman, you don't actually need all that many customers in the world to make a business out of that. So a couple of thousand is fine, and you can find a couple of thousand in any profession where there's a white collar professional who again needs this like they need oxygen. But you do need to find a take on this problem that is not just a CRM, it's not just workflow engine, it's uniquely unlocks a huge source of value to the business. And I wish you the best of luck and skill on doing that. I think we're just about out of time.